Hey guys, we back at it again with another banger. You already know who it is. It's your girl Brianna.
And boy Cal, man, make sure you got like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want to support the channel any more than you are now, man, hit that link in the description, become a Patreon. If not, just make sure you guys subscribe, tell a friend to keep running us up, man. But you guys, today we are here with Tom Macdonald, Whiteboy. Before the shoot, you guys were telling us we should check this out after we looked at that video, you know what I'm saying, to see like, I guess like how everybody agreed with, you know, doing the video and everything like this. So I figured we should check it out on the channel for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing today.
This is like our favorite song.
Yeah, this is my favorite song. Like I said, if you haven't seen that video where I said it, bro, I said I got out of my car and I sung it. I was literally just, you know, did the white boy. Don't say that. While I was at the mailbox, bro, outside, bro. Nighttime too. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's feeling out feet. But hey, you guys also, we got a giveaway going on where we're giving away Tom Macdonald's two new albums. Only one of the two copies. You know what I'm saying? So we can give you guys as much as we can to give you guys back for our support. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's see what's up.
So, being as this is like a super like edgy piece of content, I'm gonna play you guys the song right now. Everybody sort of knows what to expect. The first verse especially is pretty rocky, purposefully, to engage the people that are watching it. Second verse onward, it smooths out quite a bit. So. That's pretty much it. Alright. How does it feel about it? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely asking questions for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Feel free to ask them.
I was just gonna ask, what makes you feel like you need to like justify that you're not racist?
I don't feel like I do, and I don't really feel like this song is like. I'm not racist, but it has been said like so many times. I'm Canadian, okay? So the social climate in Canada, in terms of like race relations and that type of thing, is completely different than it is here in America. And like quite simply put, like I wasn't prepared for that how intense the racial shit is out here. Obviously, like the roots in America runs far deeper than they do in Canada. So it was like pretty eye-opening to come out here, and especially like under Donald Trump's administration and everything that perpetuates, it was pretty like eye-opening for me to experience that. And because the last two songs I released were targeting the content of mumble rap, so like over-sexualization of women, alcohol consumption, Xanax use, overspending, party culture, like that type of thing. And because I targeted that content, I had a lot of people, like my page went from like 1,000 likes to like almost 200,000 likes in the course of like 3 months. So there's hundreds of thousands of comments on these videos, and a small portion of them, but enough for me to like, my phone blows up all day. And I look down at what people are saying on these videos, and a quarter of these hundreds of thousand comments are people saying like, yo, this guy's a fucking racist, he's targeting black rappers, he's a culture vulture, etc., which just comes with the territory. But
I mean, I believe that. It's just like at the same time, like I don't feel like in a lot of his music, it's like he trying to target them, but it's just like the simple fact, like, I mean, what you're rapping about ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, something that really young people should be hearing. It's not something to idolize, you know, it's not something really to like be as a helpful thing to anybody. So I understand why, you know what I'm saying, he went after it. You know what I'm saying, some people they like music like that, you know what I'm saying, like it is what it is. But like I said, I don't feel like he really trying to attack them like that. He just saying like, okay, what you rapping about ain't really all that good, but I don't feel like that's still something to feel like you need to go after him and say, oh, he a culture vulture, or oh, he this, he that. Like, I don't feel like that. I mean, he just telling the truth. Russ does it. You know what I'm saying? But like, of course, you know, Russ don't do it to the degree that Tom does. But there are plenty of other artists. J. Cole done did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are plenty of artists that do it. Like you said, you know, that be like, okay, what you rap about ain't good. You know what I'm saying? This and that, boom, boom. And most of the people that do that, they do get attacked because it's just like, But most people like I said, J. Cole
A
be
lot.
rapping about that, but nobody attacked J. Cole with
Is
that.
that what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Some people did.
I mean, they do, but I mean, not to that degree to where it's that heavy
I'm gonna
because
say some
people
people
can't.
did. They don't like his music or support it.
Yeah, because they think it's boring. That's the one other
Mhm.
thing. Like with Tom, they'll try to say, okay, he's a racist, he this and that, he's a culture vulture. But like you said, like there were people that don't like J. Cole music that be like, man, oh, that music boring. Oh, this and that.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
They'll attack it
subconscious.
in a different. They'll
Subconscious.
attack it in a different way, but they won't attack him like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like how they'll attack Tom. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you know, like I said, because Tom Caucasian, they not gonna. But J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? He has black like really in him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they not gonna attack him the same way because it's just like you can't, you know, hit me with that stuff. But they'll say his music is boring, like
Right.
you know. But you know, I really just hate that it's a double standard to the situation. Tom say something about it. Oh, he's a racist. He this and that. But when J. Cole or somebody else does it, like rest stuff, they be like, oh, they just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your music just trash. You
Right.
just mad because your music trash. You know what I'm saying? I hate that part. You know.
It's like we've never targeted black rappers. We didn't target any rappers of a particular color. We targeted rappers of a particular content. And there's white rappers, and there's Asian rappers, and there's all types of rappers that talk about that exact same shit. So this song was fueled by pretty much the reaction to my last two videos.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, there are plenty of rappers out there that done said what he said. Maybe not to the degree as far as that he would go with what he says, but they have said something about it. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people rap that certain type of way, and just like there are plenty of people that rap that music ain't good to rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but them other people, they'll just be like, oh, your music trash.
Right.
But you be white or you be some other thing like that, they'll be like, oh, you racist or you just going against because this ain't your culture, this ain't that. Nah, this ain't our culture. You just making it our culture. Like drugs and all this different stuff, that's not our culture and stuff. That might be what people did, but that's not our culture. Stop saying that's our culture. That's not our culture.
Not us. That's not
you know
me.
what I'm saying? That's not me. Like I'm a king, bro. I ain't thinking about drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? We kings and queens and stuff, bro.
Exactly.
Like we ain't no drug dealers and stuff, man.
And it has less to do with me feeling like I need to stand up and say, hey, I'm not racist, and more to do with me feeling like I need to respond to these people that have been saying wild shit on a public forum that is my page for the last 3 months.
Gotcha.
So
it's more of like a culture shock from you moving here and then these people assuming that you're racist.
Absolutely. And I mean, my neighbor, some of the stuff he listens to is like, it's straight up, it's anti-white. And it blares from his house all the time. And he talks to me, he's like, yo, you got a problem with this shit? And I'm like, nah, bro, it's music, like, it's all good. So anyways, I had him come over to the house, and I played him this song before I even decided to go through with the video or whatever. And is like very, very, very like pro-black, like very pro-black. And he straight up told me, he said, look, Tom, like, I understand that like you're a rapper and like, yeah, you're one of the good ones and you want to be down with like hip hop culture and da-da-da-da-da-da. He's like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, just because I live in America and I grew up here, and as my experiences as a black man in America, if I didn't know you and I saw you walking down the street and I'm hanging out with my black friends, I'm assuming you're racist before I even fucking talk to you, because his analogy was, if there's a barrel full of snakes and half of them are poisonous, I don't have the fucking time to stick my hand in and figure out which ones are poisonous and which ones aren't, because at the end of the day, they all fucking bite. That's what he said to me. And it's and he's my friend, but it's that mindset that a lot of people, and I'm not saying that he's wrong, but it's not something that I relate with being from Canada. And it's that mindset that a lot of people came to me on Facebook with in response to the mumble rap videos. And at the end of the day, like, that's what I was responding to with this record. You can.
I feel like that's because the parents, it's the generation, it's how people, we are very stereotype. Like, people are very stereotypical of other people, and it's just like, yeah, that happens a lot. I can't tell you how many times, like, before I matured my mindset, I thought a lot of people was racist because they just looked at you a certain way. But it just could have just easily been a resting face. That's just how they look. But I'm glad I started, appreciating everyone, because like I was real bad real bad, but I'm good now.
Only read these things on Facebook for so long until it does start touching you on some emotional level. and it does like start to anger you and stuff. So some of this is fueled from anger. I did my best to have it come from an angry place at times, but not a hateful place. But some of it was done intentionally so that people stop and say, well, that's bullshit.
I feel like, dog, when I listen to that song, bro, like, if I was him, bro, and I heard that beat, like, the way he did that beat, bro, there was no possible way he was not going to be able to come off a little bit mad and go a little, you know what I'm saying, to go a certain way. Like, especially like when he got to that part where he was like, you know what I'm saying, when he said the whole, he's a controversial part, and then he was like the little honky part and everything like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, he mad. Like, he's feeling some type of anger in there somewhere in this song. Like, there's no possible way you could talk about this subject. Just like when Jordan Lucas did his, when he did I'm Not Racist. Like, there were parts in there where you could hear, like, oh, he's serious about this. He's mad about, like, from both perspectives, he was serious about this situation. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way you could talk about this type of subject and feel like how people was attacking him and not come off like, when I'm making this song, like, I'm not about to be angry at some point in this. Like, what is you talking about? I'm telling you, I'm not racist.
Right.
And you still keep saying I am. Like, what is you talking about?
Yeah, but it's just a bias, I feel like. You know, you want to portray a certain thing, but at the same time, it's like if somebody's sitting here, you know, telling you, you know, promoting music like this, it's just like,
yeah.
Why are you saying that? What are you? Why are you saying that?
Yeah, it's just like your mama always say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, just don't say it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing good, just leave it to yourself. Your opinion could be your opinion, but keep it to yourself.
Right,
you know
right.
He shouldn't have fucking said that, because the reason this is taking place in a classroom setting is because this is a learning environment and an environment that incites discussion. So, like, I want some of those people to say, hey, this is bullshit, you shouldn't have said that. I need those people. That's what's going to spark the conversation. So
I definitely understand. Reason being, I just moved from Belize not too long ago. And race is not really like something we focus on. Like, we know there's Chinese people, we know there's different types of people, but we don't really focus on black or white.
Yeah.
So a couple months moving out here when I was going to community college, and there was something happening, but I can't remember what happened. But one of my friends at the time on the track team, he was like, oh, that happened because you're black. And I looked at him, I was like, what does that mean? Like, I didn't understand what the context of the joke, so like I had to ask him, he explained it, and that's how I learned about race. So I definitely relate to what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, people aren't that, it's not such of a non-issue in Canada where it's at a point where people wouldn't understand something like that. Like, it definitely does exist in Canada, but not to the degree of intensity that exists out here. So, so yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to, the reason I told everybody about it on the phone is just, I didn't think it was fair to bring everybody here and then to play the song and expect everybody to just deal with it, which is why I sort of gave everybody the disclaimer on the phone, and that's why I wanted to play you guys the song right now. So as long as everybody's cool, we'll get on with it.
Yeah,
that's good. Like I said, he gave everybody a choice, man. So like I said, if anybody really felt like they had a certain type of way, if they felt about the song or whatever, like, you could leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like, that's why I said, like, if there was actually people in there that didn't have a problem with, like I said, that are black and different stuff like that, like, if they didn't have a problem with it, why should you? Ain't no person about to sit there if they really had a problem with something. Like, if I really had a problem with that song, I'll tell them straight up, like, bro, like, I can't be in this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to let you put me out to millions if I had a problem with this song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Man.
But this definitely sparked us a lot of debates out of us. For sure. I see why y'all wanted us to look at this. You know what I'm saying? So,
because it's just a lot of bias. Like, I really hate that, because it's like you get it in school when you're grown. Like, when you first get into school, it's like you're automatically separated in a way, because they'll separate you, boys, girls. They'll separate you when you go outside. You have to go outside. You be playing in the park. You play over here, you play over there, and it's just like it got to the point where it's like you don't want to sit here and just I don't even know where I'm trying to go with it, but it's like because it's like it's just so much. It's like I feel like it's a built up concept that has happened from when I was younger to where I'm at now. Because every instance, every situation I've ever been in, where I have been in a position where somebody was being racist towards me and I didn't understand it because I was so young. And it's just like, I really hate that. I hate that America had, portrayed racism as it was such a bad thing. And then, slavery and all that other stuff is it's just so much. And you just want it to just be simple. Like, I don't want to have to deal with none of this. Like, why can't I just be proud of the skin that I'm in? But
but like I said, we done had a whole debate up in here in it as it is, so I see why you guys want us to watch it. So, you know what I'm saying? If you watched all the way to the end, so I appreciate you, staying here to hear our ideas, and our takes on everything. But like I said, you basically already got our takes when we watched the music video, Like the music video itself basically explains everything that's up in here about how we felt about the situation, me and too. So, But hey man, if you guys are still watching, man, make sure you guys, come a Patreon of the channel. I'm sorry, it was a lot that we was talking about in this video, man.
become a Patreon.
Yeah, become a Patreon.
If you don't want to do that, then just go ahead and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend to keep running this up.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in the next event. Peace.